Hello, everybody. Once again, it's another day, and you're watching 100 Days, ha ha ha, of making comics. And this is, of course, C.B Smallwood. I think, unless I'm mistaken, this might be day 41. I don't know. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm making comics, I guess that's just the main shtick of it, you know. Uh, oh, look here. I'll put it down here. Anyway, I don't want to say I've been busy, but I've been steady at it. Um, First thing to show is I've been doing kind of I don't know the right word for it. I guess character sketches. Been working on different faces that I can do. Sorry, different faces that I can do for Wildcat, and you know, like for example, this one is not really well sketched out, and one of the reasons is I got the basic premise down, and I didn't feel the need to really elaborate further when you compare it to like this one here and this one here, and then a couple others, you know. Sorry. So I'm playing around with different Wildcat faces, a little bit with Wildcat poses. Um, and I'll keep doing that, you know, drawing from different resources and a couple things that I'm ahead and whatnot, and to try to kind of nail down the Wildcat character to the best of my ability, you know, as I'm working on this comic. Now, the next thing I want to show you guys and gals and guys, is the progress that I've had so far with the pages and stuff. And then we'll get into the things that I've got sketched out for the next couple pages, and then I'll actually be drawing, hopefully, maybe later in this episode. I went back over the first page pencils, and I'm still not done. You know, I'm going to add shadows to the leaves and things, and better details to some of the leaves. If you look back on some of my older videos, you can tell that I've added quite a bit more details. Like these guys was a silhouette, you know, last time many of you saw, and this, you know, you can clearly tell, hopefully anyway, that's a boot. So that's page one. I'm happy with it. I like where it's going. Here we are on page two, and I'm going to have to, you know, still go over this. Haven't done any more work to that. You know, again, you know, need to work on that. But I've mainly been working on page one and on page three. This is page three. Adding more details. Now on this panel right here, I'm going to do this again because I'm just not happy with it, or I'm fairly certain I will. I want the hand to look cool. I want it to, you know, I like the rubble type thing, the dirt, but I'm not getting that horror comic awesome thing going on. So, you know, and even though this panel is very white, and this panel is very white, I think the colorist will have more fun being able to set more of a mood and stuff, and I guess it breaks up the monotony of constantly drawing trees in the background, which I don't mind. It's just something different. Here we are on this one. I've done nothing new on this, but I will be going back over it a little bit here and there. And the double splash page here. Me. Here. There we go. Hang on to those for me, lady. Now, the double splash page. I've done nothing new to this. Sorry, it's not focusing good. But, you know, I still have to put in this ghost shotgun. And, you know, this guy's probably going to have a baseball bat laying around somewhere. And there's going to be a couple other weapons that I'm going to throw in. But yeah, that's the double splash page. And also, you know, more details to Wildcat. I've added a couple bits of decay here. I was going to try to do like a skeleton hand that Will Avenger suggested, but man, it's just with doing all this, you know, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, there's where I'm at as far as that stuff goes, and that is, what is that? 4, 5, 6. That's 6 pages. And here are the next couple of pages. This is page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Page 10. And the unfinished page 11, and this is on the little small sketch paper. So I got roughly 11 pages out of like a 24-page comic sketched out. And I apologize if the audio is a little wacky right now, because I was standing up. I'm used to kind of being close to the camera and doing that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and get this out. Let me grab a sheet of paper right quick. One time I was grabbing this paper, there's like this big old spider that was right over top the pack of paper, and I knocked him right out of his web. He was not a happy man. And I'm not going to waste time killing him, because I'm drawing comics. And somewhere there's a Buddhist who's very happy with that decision. He's like, that's good. It's good of you, Brian. It's good of you, C.B Smallwood, to do that. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Let me get my camera adjusted. Boom. I got my 3 pencils here. My 0.5, my 0.9, and my 0.7. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use I like this green and purple combination. Puts me in mind of the Hulk. And the Hulk's awesome. All right. So that's pretty much where I'm at, folks. I think I'm going to cheat here. I'm just going to use this little border. It's kind of already going on. Gotta work. And God, that's gonna be big. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. There's the layout so far. Let me make sure the lens is clear here. Sorry. Well, zoom in a little bit. Come on, focus, camera. There you go. Well, You just have to pretend that you got bad eyesight. So anyway, let me lower these heads some more. That way, I give me more room for wear balloons. Okay. Sorry about being quiet. I was a motor mouth a while ago, and now I'm just kind of like drifted off into obscurity. But again, I'm using those creative mental muscles to do this stuff. All right, what other news do I have to report? Well, I have been looking at different avenues for funding. I've been looking at um, different avenues for distribution. I did message one uh, distributor already, and it's a small distributor, and this person hasn't written me back yet. So I'm not really for sure what to make of that. It's just been one day, so. I'm really sorry about this video quality. There's like this weird thing where my camera's not wanting to focus. Let me see if I turn off a light. Ooh, that's worse. it pixelated everything. But let's go what I got to work with, and really I can't complain because I think overall my video quality's fairly good. It could be better. Work in progress, that sort of thing. Um, oh man, I've been putting in some applications to a different place, different places to try to get a day job. Not much luck with that, um, but I know something's going to pop up. It always does. I'm just kind of curious of where I'm going to end up in what I'm going to be doing. I mean, and how does it play in the scheme of things of me doing the 100 days of making comics, which I think it's actually going to be kind of somewhat invigorating for me because I've been stuck in my house quite a bit, watching my 3 or 4 month old son, which it's not a terrible thing, but if you do it for a few months, it gets it gets a little cabin feverish, being in the house all the time. I do go out on occasions and whatnot. Um, sometimes if I can manage it, I go to my Hapkido class on Saturdays. It depends on how things work out. If Cooper keeps me up all night, then I'll probably stay in bed. Other times I make myself get out of bed, and other times I get plenty of rest. It just, it's just one of these things. But yeah, class on Saturdays. Sometimes I'll go hang out with friends every once in a blue moon. That's about it. Um, so I think, whenever I do eventually get a get a day job going on, that it'll be a really good thing for me. Well, other than financial. Let's see. Gotta leave space for word balloons, Brian. That's something new that I'm trying. I know that sounds really bad to say. Let me turn this paper around. But I'm trying to be a little more aware of that. I need to leave space for word balloons, and that's not been something that I've really been focusing on like how I should. Also, what time I'm thinking on it, a little bit of a conundrum. If you notice, I've done this more in a Sam Keith style. It just kind of unfolded like that, and I really liked it. But in the earlier pages where I drawed some of the bad guys, especially in the splash pages, I did a little bit more realistic approach, and so, whoosh, I don't know. I'll either have to go back and take one of the bad guys and make him resemble more of this type of deal, or I'm going to erase this and kind of start fresh. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'll do whatever. Let me see how this looks like this way. Zoom out. Well, Hey, you know what? Maybe it's a little too much of a tilt, but I'm gonna roll with it for now, and I'll probably end up having to erase it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Okay, let's see here. Let me get the middle panel going. I did a long video yesterday. It's like 40 minutes long. And I know that's kind of like a marathon, for some of you to watch. And I don't really expect many people to watch, 40-minute video of me doing whatever. I think, every so often I'm going to, upload big long videos, and then other times I'll upload whatever. Man. Other note is Wildcat's standing here, and this guy's supposed to be swinging a bat, but I actually erased it not because of the goofy face, but because of the body language, and it just didn't come out right. So, oh yeah, there we go. I am so sorry. I guess just setting a light down on the table made a world difference. Live and learn, I guess. All right. Let me get down to the last panel. Boom. Big face. Broken bat. There's this. I guess back on topic, because I tend to go all over the place with my topics, but I can't concentrate. But on occasions I will be uploading, longer videos and that sort of thing, and I will, upload shorter videos too, and just kind of do like a hodgepodge of different things. So there you go. Took me a little bit to communicate that idea. And I don't know, on this face that I'm drawing, I may actually do it a little different, or quite a bit different than how I done this. This actually came out very natural. This is just out of my head, that sort of thing, and so that's how it kind of evolved. This, however, where's that sheet at I just had earlier? This, however, I may end up using a little bit more of this type of facial structure and that sort of thing, so that there's a little bit more consistency, because with this, he looks like Clint Eastwood, and that's pretty cool, but like in everything I've drawn up to this point, he doesn't really favor Clint Eastwood, so it's just one of these things. Just a work in progress, I guess, let's see. Other news to report is that I've been I've been working on a company logo for my comic company and stuff, that both me and William will be, me and Will Avenger will be printing our books under, that sort of thing, and trying to do something really cool, really classy looking. So I got a really cool concept, and I got that kind of just about in the can. Gonna have to refine a few things. Other news. As far as like doing different things on my channel, I've been talking about that, and I've come up with a cool logo for the idea that I have, and I guess all that's left is for me to start making videos on different oddball stuff that I'm interested in. I don't know if Vince can hear this, but Cooper's going crazy in the background. I got him in like a kangaroo, bouncer thinger majigger, and he's having a good old time. So I'm probably going to have to get off here soon and deal with him. Oh boy. Anyway, let me think here. So I made a logo for a new thing, a new video series that I'm going to do on YouTube and a couple other different platforms. And I've also you know, I've been working on my company logo, or our company logo, or whatever you want to call it, you know. And I don't know, been a busy bee. I mean, it sounds like I've done a lot, but not really. Kind of just sorry guys and gals, you missed like a whole crap of stuff I've been drawing. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing. Sum it up. But anyway, that's my cue. I don't know if you can hear Cooper or not, but he demands attention. And so I'm going to go give it to him. That little booger. I hope everybody else's day is going well as far as the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge, because there's other people that's doing it and other people that will do it in the future. So I wish them best of luck and great success. What else I got to say? Oh my gosh, the phones are ringing too. I'm running out of time. Let me think. I can't think. I want to thank everybody for all the subscribers and followers that I got. I appreciate all the comments and all the views that I get. If you want to support my channel, please remember to hit the like button and the upvote button. And if you really like my channel, please subscribe and follow. And thank you all for tuning in. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. This is C.B Smallwood with 100 Days of Making Comics.